Joy to the world, joy to the world.
Hi guys, it is me, Rachel, and today I'm going to be doing a tutorial on this look right here. It is using the James Charles eyeshadow palette. If you do not know who James Charles is, look it up. He is very artistic, so he released this palette with Morphe. It looks like this, and it has tons and tons and tons of very outgoing colors, and the whole point of the palette is to release your inner artist, as he would put it. So if you want to see more of these looks, make sure you subscribe down below, or I might even put in like a link. There's always a link. There's always a button and a link in the description. And if you would like to see any more looks like this, like I said, subscribe, like this video, tag your friends, tell your friends, and yeah, if you want to see how to get a look like this, kind of, just keep watching. Alright, see you in the, well, I'm filming this after I film the video, so see you in the outro. Alright guys, so to start off, I'm gonna put on my very super complicated headband. I usually wear, this isn't the one I usually wear, I usually just, it's just a regular headband. But yeah, so to get into it, I'm going to start by using my, this is literally the only primer I have, and it has worked pretty well. And it is the Maybelline Baby Skin. It is just a pore eraser, because I'm a beauty guru, if you really couldn't tell. I know how to read words. So I am just going to go ahead. Why can I just not function today? That's a great question. Okay. I'm just going to put this all over my face and just rub it in with my fingers. This primer has not failed me, considering it's pretty much the only one I've used in my life. Because I think primers are really important, but I don't think you need to go out and spend like a bajillion dollars on a primer to use one. I don't know, to have an effective one. So yeah, once that is all over my face, I'm going to move to foundation. The foundation I'm going to be using today is the Amazonian Clay Full Coverage Foundation Broad Spectrum SPF 15 Sunscreen. I really like this foundation in the shade Fair Sand. I've been starting to wear the CoverGirl Clean Matte BB Cream to school. I wore this a couple times at the beginning of the year. It's a little bit light, but it was a little bit light for me at the beginning of the school year, but now it's winter. It's December 2nd, so I don't think it should be that light on me anymore, because I have gotten pretty pale. My face is a lot paler than the rest of my body. So, especially like my hands, like so many people have asked me like, do you self-tan or whatever? And I do self-tan, but I haven't yet this winter. So, I'm just going to I use my hand, like, just like this, like, all the time. Not to blend it out, just to have it. And then I'm going to take this dirty, it looks destroyed, like, I've had this for so long. It is clean, though. Like, I did use the little soap and clean it. It just looks disgusting. So that's fun. And then I usually take the like bigger side, like the bottom, and just, that is a lot. I probably shouldn't have put on that much. And just, oh, this really isn't my color. have to darken that up a little bit with another, you know, sometimes doing makeup, you have to just kind of go with it. And if it's too light if you get a foundation, especially, it's so hard to order foundations online. This was not online, but I'm just terrible at like finding my shade and like making sure I don't look like a ghost or orange. So you kind of have to grow into learning how to like mix foundation colors when you don't have the right color, you know what I'm saying? So I am just dabbing this all over my face and down my neck, because you have to blend down your neck. Okay, this is getting really light, so and I don't have any tissues to wipe this off on, which is great. Yeah, this makes me look really pale, so we are going to make sure to put some darker, how should I do this? I could put, oh, that is not blended out. Hello. I think I might put a little bit darker foundation on top of this, maybe, if I don't look too, I look pretty pale though, like not even lying. I look, oh, that makes me sound weird. Okay, that's cool. I look really pale right now, and I'm not about it. So, okay, that was too much. Okay, no. Okay. Let's see, how do we want to do this? I think, let's see what we have here. I'm gonna take some of that Clean Matte BB cream because I know this is my shade. This is in the shade 510 Fair. This is what I wear most days to school. And I'm just gonna add a little bit of that. Yeah, that's much darker and much more my color. So I am just going to add a little bit of that. This is a great full coverage foundation, in my opinion. Well, it's a BB cream, but in my opinion, it is very light. It doesn't make you look too cakey, I would say, but it covers up everything pretty well when it's all said and done. It's a little bit, I wouldn't say it's oily, but like when you first like open it, like oil might come out. Like just a one. Oh, I look so pale. Okay, I'm gonna add a little bit more. Do I look really cakey? Not yet. Okay. We haven't gone too downhill yet, folks. So, adding a little bit more of that. And, okay, there's so much. Okay. Just to kind of even everything out a little bit. I'm gonna add some of this down my neck to make sure I'm all, oh yeah, that looks better. Okay. We saved it. Don't worry, friends. I mean, I really don't think, oh, that looks cute. Okay, I really don't think you were worrying, but just don't worry. Okay, this looks great. Sorry, I'm like dipping out of the frame a little bit. Okay, does that look better? I think that looks better. Alright, sweet. So, now that we're done with that, I'm gonna put this away. And now we are going to take my favorite concealer of all time. I do not have a second, and I use this religiously. I've somehow not run out of it yet. It is Tarte Shape Tape, every YouTuber's favorite concealer. And I'm in the shade Light Neutral, and it just looks like this. I've yet to try their Shape Tape foundation, but I'm very intrigued. I'm intrigued to see what they've done with the formula, to see if it's as good as concealer. I feel like that would be really full coverage for an entire foundation. Oh, and all of my like beauty blender type, like my sponges and stuff, they are all dampened. So that was too much. Okay, that's cool. I'm just going to, oh, that's really cute. Okay, I'm going to just pop that kind of all over and take that same beauty blender, but on the other side, on the pointy side, and just blend. I use this concealer every single day for school as well. It is amazing. It pairs wonderfully with the BB cream, in my opinion. And if you see this little trick, I learned this trick from the all-knowing Jaclyn Hill. And she, instead of, that's another thing, like instead of buying like a whole separate eyeshadow primer, just use concealer, because especially with, if you use, oh, that's really cute, at least for Shape Tape, it works just as well, if not better. So just kind of dabbing that all around. And I know I look really like flat right now, but it will get better, I promise. Or at least I hope. So next we are going to set, oh, I have foundation all over my hands. That's great. So we are going to set everything with, this is the Fit Me Matte and, oh, there's a little sponge. Fit Me Matte and Poreless translucent powder. It's technically in the shade 100 because it's translucent, but and I am going to take that, oh, and that beauty blender was like the official beauty blender. It's just trashed. So I'm going to be taking this Sonia Kashuk big fluffy brush in the, it's number 100. And I'm just going to take that and literally just dust that everywhere. One big trouble that I have with my my daily makeup is the creases, like right here, because I don't know, I smile a lot. I'm a pretty smiley person if you know me, and I don't know, I crease there a lot, and I've tried to use concealer, use different setting techniques and stuff, and it just doesn't seem to do, I mean, some days it's weird. Some days it does do things, some days it does work, and then other days it doesn't. Oh, it shed on my face. That's really cute. Okay. I look pretty set, if you ask me. So I am going to do my eyebrows. Now, lots of people do their eyebrows a bajillion different ways, but me, hold on, let me find a brush. That would be super helpful. Okay, so I use, this is the It Cosmetics brush. Does it have a number? This is number, oh, there's a hair on my nose. Okay. It's in number 217 angled liner brow brush. It looks like this. Probably not, I don't have like one of those fancy auto-focusing cameras, so sorry about that. But, and then I'm going to use this e.l.f. brow trio in the shade Light. Alright, sorry about that, but we are going to be taking the e.l.f. Light little, this is like a little duo. It has a darker gel and then a powder. I use this every single day. It is, oh, that little silver part is pan, so that means I'll have to get a new one soon. But I personally don't, I don't know. I get kind of bored by people doing their brows. I pretty much just told you my brow routine. Oh, and then I set everything with the NYX Control Freak eyebrow gel. That's pretty much the main thing I do. I do kind of go to different things, but I am just going to do my brows. I'll speed up this part so you guys aren't bored, but I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. Alright, I desperately need to get my eyebrows done, but that's beside the point. Alright, so next up, I don't know why I keep saying because this isn't like an everyday makeup tutorial, but I'm going to be using the Cover FX bronzer. It's just a bronzer in the shade Sun-Kissed. I use this every day, and I'm going to be taking this. It doesn't have a brand. It's generic. I think it's supposed to be a powder brush, not even for like contour or anything. So that's cool. So I'm just gonna take that and contour, lightly contour, I should say. Lightly contour my cheeks. I find this complements my skin tone and my foundation tone pretty well, which is cool. And then I'm also going to contour kind of the sides of my forehead. I don't really contour like the middle here. I try to avoid that so that it's not like just a ring. But I just kind of do this kind of lightly, kind of like that. Alright, and then once you are done contouring your face, I'm taking this e.l.f. blush brush. It's just an e.l.f. blush brush. And I'm going to be taking this MAC blush in the shade Rosy Outlook. It's a Pro Longwear blush. And I'm just going to be taking that and putting it on the apples of my cheeks. Sweet. And after that, I'm going to be taking this Pro Highlight this is a Sephora brush. It's Illuminor 98. It just looks like this. And the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in the shade Opal. This is a limited edition one for breast cancer. If you look in, I am on the wrong side. It looks like this. It has like the mirror, obviously, and then it has like a little, I don't know if you can see that, like a little breast cancer ribbon, and this is really pretty. I really like it. And I'm just going to be highlighting. Ooh. I don't know if you can see that. This is a beautiful highlighter. Incredibly glowy. I really enjoy it. So I don't know if you can see that, but it's there. Alright, and now for the star of the show. This thing is this is like huge. Like when I saw this online, like I did not think this was going to be this big. This is the Morphe and James Charles palette. This is freaking huge. I've already used this a couple times, so I personally really enjoy it. And then it just has like the, I don't know if you can see that, like the thing with all the names on it. Some pretty cute names if I had to weigh in my opinion. But it's freaking huge. Look at that. It's also really pretty. I really enjoy it, but to start off with this makeup look, because I'm a beauty guru if you couldn't really already tell. Let's see if I can like match this up. Alright, I'm going to be taking, let's see, what do I want to go for today? Let's do like an orange to make my eyes pop. Okay, so I'm going to be taking the shade 518. It is this very bright, very orange color right there, on a Sigma Tapered Blending E35 brush. And I'm just going to take that, and this is really pigmented, and I'm going to just, I think I'm going to plop it right in my crease. That is really bright. It's going to make blue eyes pop right out of their sockets, if that's kind of look you're going for. So yeah, just make sure you blend that out really nice. Windshield wiper motions. I'm secretly Jekyll and Hyde, I thought you knew. But yeah, just blend that out. This is actually really pretty and really blendable. I really enjoy it. So I'm glad I invested in this palette. Alright, I did not, whatever that is, I did not blend. Okay. Then, okay, there's no really other, oh, there's like a darker orange. Let's use that. Okay, what shade is this? This is the shade Rusted. It is right next to it. I don't know if you can see that. It is this shade. Do not mind my nails. They are disgusting. It is that little shade right there. You cannot see it all. It's the shade right next to the bright orange. So I'm going to be taking that on this same brush, and I am just going to be putting that right on the outer corner, and then once there's like nothing left, I'm gonna just kind of blend it into my crease a little bit to make it really warm and pop. This is kind of a really pretty like reddish, like bright red. I mean, there's like another darker red, but this is, it's, I don't know, that's just kind of the color. These are blending real pretty nicely, I would say. Alright, so once that is all blended out, sometimes I like to take like another clean blending brush. This is the Morphe M535, and just go over everything to kind of blend everything out. Get rid of harsh lines. Alright, I'm gonna add a little bit more of that red shade to this eye because it is not as prominent. So I'm just gonna take a little bit of that and just very lightly dust that on. Just make sure it's even, and then I'm gonna take that same Morphe M535 and just go over that again very lightly. Make sure everything is nice and blended. Alright, now for our like eyeshadow, I'm so dumb. Eyelid color, I am going to be taking the shade, what shade do I want to take? I'm going to take this ginormous yellow color. Do you see that in the middle? The second one, nope, just kidding. The third one right there. Oh, I'm going to drop the entire thing. Okay, right there. That is an easier way to display that. Right there. That little yellow color is called, well, it's not little, but that is called Tune. Pretty name. And I'm just going to, this is a Pro eyeshadow. I think I got this as a present. I got this brush in a set as a present, and I'm going to take that and tap it off and just plop that all, ooh, that makes it look really sunsetty and pretty. So I'm just going to put that all over my eyelid because, you know, that's what you do. Okay, so for the shimmer shade, I am going to be taking, where are you? This MAC 252 brush. I think this is supposed to be actually for concealer, but I really like using it for eyeshadow. And I am going to be taking this, a mix of two colors. I'm going to be taking this gold shade right there and this giant gold shade, and those are the shades So Good and Face, and I'm just going to be mixing those kind of together. I really like the shimmers in this palette that I've used so far, and I'm just gonna plop that on the first half of the eyelid. That is kind of not coming out. Okay, come on. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna pop on a little bit. I've used this color before and it's so pretty. It's the color Wig. Right there. This stun. You cannot see that. It's the gold right there. And I'm just gonna plop that right on top to give it a little oomph. A little bit. Okay, that looks pretty good if I do say so myself. And then I'm gonna go back kind of between all three of those shades. To intensify this, you can use some setting spray. It can be any setting spray. It doesn't have to be the MAC Fix Plus that every YouTuber uses. It can be, I use NYX, I forget what it's called. It's like matte something. And I'm just gonna put these three, kind of go back and forth. Make sure it's all not really blended because you don't want it to be all over your eyelid, but kind of like that. That's kind of look you're going for a little bit. And then I'm going to take this IT Cosmetics brush. This is number, oh, it does not say. All right. Oh, it does. Okay, it's number 5, I think. Yeah, number 5. Oh no, or 105. It's either 5 or 105. It is the Airbrush Blending Crease, and I'm going to go back into a little bit of the orange and a little bit of the red and just kind of put that right there, and also a little bit of the yellow too. But I'm just gonna mix those together and put that right on the part where you didn't put glitter so that it all looks nice. I don't know, it all looks complete. Look at that. Okay, that looks pretty good if I do say so myself. Which I do, so okay. Looks pretty good. And finally, actually no, not finally, because there's 2 more things, but I use this MUA Professional Crease brush. It looks like this. And I'm going to be taking the orange color, which again is in the shade, if I look at this little handy dandy thing right here, 518 is that shade. And I'm just going to, oh, there is a lot on my brush. Okay, I'm going to take that right underneath my lash line. I learned this tip. I just love Jaclyn Hill, and I learned this tip from her, which is not personally obviously, but to bring it under because it makes it look more complete. And then finally, the final thing I'm going to do with my eyeshadow is I'm going to take the shade Ring Light, which is that little shimmery shade right there, and I'm going to take that. Do you see how freaking huge this is? I don't understand how one can function with this, but I guess that's what I decided I would do. Okay, and then I'm just gonna take that and pop that right in my inner corner to give it a little bit of a pop. Alright, and then you are done with eyeshadow. To be quite honest, I really love this palette. I'm really excited. I mean, I don't on a daily basis wear any of these colors, but I'm kind of excited to play a little bit more around with it and get into kind of some of my non-comfort zone colors. So, after you are done with that, you're going to curl your eyelashes. I don't honestly remember where I got this eyelash curler. I have 2. Is this one from, this is an official Tweezerman one, but I don't remember where I got this one. But you are just going to curl your eyelashes like so. Curl them and curl them. Curl them. Great. Wonderful. And then I'm going to be taking, oh frick, I forgot to put this thing in the palette. I like to keep them because then I know like what I'm actually using, you know? So there, that's fixed. Okay, so now I'm going to be taking the Benefit Roller Lash Mascara. I recently got this and I really like it. And I'm just going to be putting on mascara. My eyelashes have been like all over the place lately. Like they don't. I've never had like really. I have not been blessed with, I don't know, like naturally curled eyelashes. So I don't know, or long eyelashes really. So I don't know what to do about it. I don't know if I should get eyelash extensions or if that's just like extra and waste of money. If anyone has experience with eyelash extensions, please let me know, because I am heavily considering it. Alright. And if you are brave enough, very carefully put on some lower lash mascara. Alright. How does that look? Alright, and then my final, oh frick. The final step I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be taking the Matte Finish long-lasting setting spray, because I don't have any high-class setting sprays, and I'm just going to be, this has a really nice mister little thing, so I'm just going to be spraying that literally all over my face to set everything. Oh, I'm running out. That's cool. Okay. And then you let that dry. Alrighty guys, so this has been the Morphe by James Charles makeup tutorial. If you want me to do any more with this palette, I am really excited to like play more with it and like get, like I said, get into more of some of my uncomfortable, oh, I have to take this off because this is embarrassing. If you have any more requests for makeup tutorials or makeup reviews or products that you want me to try out, let me know, because I love trying out new things, because I only really get time to experiment with makeup on the weekends, because I don't really want to do it at school and embarrass myself. So yeah, make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and stay tuned, because this weekend I will be posting another video. I don't know what I'm doing with my hands, but yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys very soon. Again, subscribe if you haven't already, like this video, comment down below any requests or anything you would like to see. Hanukkah starts in hours because it's almost sundown, so that's cool. And yeah, I will see you guys very, very soon. I really need to come up with like an outro type of thing. So yeah, peace.
Joy to the world. Joy to the world.